Hi friends, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Um, make sure I have you guys kind of where I want you without disturbing my phone and having it go all wonky. Okay, so today we are going to first open a package I got from my wonderful, sweet friend, Jody. And see what's in here. Now, I know of a couple things she threw in this package, but that's kind of bulky. So I kind of pulled the tab a little bit. Got a little notes. I saved all of my, well, I saved my envelopes too, but I saved my tissue paper because I reuse it. And come on, my fingers. I have my heater going because it's a little bit chilly. So it says, "Hi, my sweet friend. I hope you love your little goodies. Sending you all my love and hugs. Love, Jody." Today is going to be a mishmash of all kinds of things. It is going to be a long video because this is my weekend video. I know there's several people that don't like the longer videos, but it really does help with my channel's algorithm. I'll explain all that in a separate video. I have a sit down and chat with me video that I'll be doing, but it won't be till next week because I have so much still to do before Monday night. So let's get in to see what this is. I'm not planning anything in particular for today. It's going to be a little bit of everything. I love these bags. I reuse them. Tell Jody she did not have to send me that. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It is beautiful. When someone sends me a gift, I usually use the things in it for myself. And look at this. That will be for me. That is beautiful. If you watch Jody, this pendant, oh my gosh. I will be making myself a piece of jewelry with that today. I don't know what else in here, guys. It's just a whole handful of little goodies. So this is a natural yellow jade butterfly. You know what? I have some yellow jade somewhere in one of my drawers. I'll have to get it out. Oh my gosh, look at that. It has a hole here. Look at that. I've told myself I need to wear more necklaces. And I'm going to. I'm going to start. This is stunning. I love that. Let me take him out of his thing. We are going to be using this today. Oh my gosh. And I knew about these. Garnet has a special place in my heart. They were my mother's favorite stone. They are my favorite stone along with emerald. Look at this. So these are center drill marquee 4x8 millimeter. Look at these garnets. And this is a long strand. It's a 2.5-inch strand. Or 12.5-inch strand, about 86 pieces. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my gosh. I was watching, is there 2 of them? There's 2 of those strands. Jody, I hope you meant to send me 2 strands. If not, let me know. Oh my gosh. I'm planning on now a necklace and a bracelet and earrings with them. This is still on Shira's sale. Mookaite Pebble Nugget, mostly 9 by 13 millimeter. I know Jody shops when they have sales. I was watching Sam's live sale last night. I wasn't on the website. Look at this. And it also goes really well with the butterfly. Oh my gosh. I wasn't on I was on their website, but not on their like app. So I can't believe how much, they give really, really good prices. So this is Czech glass leaf sand meets sea mix, 5.5 by 10 meter. These look like they are look at these little leaves. They are drilled across the top. I have a pin right here. I don't know, the end of it's kind of curved because I cut it off something. Let me grab one that's not. So they're drilled like that. Those are pretty. Really pretty. And there's 30 pieces in there. I have a spot in the drawer that I put stuff from, whoever sends them to me. Turn them this way so I can see what's in there. And then I have some owls, Czech glass owl, gold wash red silk, 6 by 14. These are cute. Oh my goodness, look at those little owls. We'll have to make some earrings out of those. Oh gosh, we're just gonna pour them right out. We'll probably be using them today. And look at these. I love bellflowers. I like making a lot of like dangles and cha-chas out of them. So these probably came from Bargain Bead Bags 6060 or they're 0909. Not sure which way that tag goes. But these are in like a purple, gray, silver, really pretty wash on those. I will have to get these going on a project. So here is another button. That is pretty. You could hang it like this and do a, I'm trying to remember the lady's page that she was, I believe these came from the same lady. And I'm thinking of doing, I could do it this way, but I like the way these are swirled, doing it like this, and then having dangles coming down. That looks good with that. I really like it. And then we have, these are Czech glass flat pear drop cream silk crystal. These are pretty. They would look great with that butterfly also. Look at those. And they are drilled top to bottom. I was like, they're probably not going to go on that pin very good because that pin's bent. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. Do I not have a straight pin setting here? I do. There we go. There. Now you can actually see it. Really pretty. I love those. I'm going to stick them back in the bag so I don't lose them out of the bag. And they go great with that butterfly. Okay, one last little thing. I got my stuff kind of spilling over. Oh my goodness. These are check glass petal hematite 7 by 8 millimeter. These are a really fun bead. And they are drilled right there at the top, one hole. And so they hang like this. I'm not going to take them off the strand. Kind of look cool, kind of like with that. And they'll look really good with these. They pretty much would look good with just about anything you want to put them with. These are nice. I actually have some other beads, so these will look good with too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these things back in their baggies so I don't lose the baggies. And then I'm going to start on projects. So I'm going to pause you and I'll bring you right back. Let me snap a quick photo and I'll bring you right back. Okay, everybody, the very first project I'm going to do is with this beautiful moon pendant. And Jody, thank you so much. I am just blown away with your generosity. This is going to be for me. Whenever I get like a gift from somebody, I usually keep the items for myself. Maybe that sounds rude, but I cherish them very much. And I do wear the pieces that I make with it. And I want to get this moon made because I'm going to wear it Monday night. So I will be posting. I know a lot of people have asked about me showing my setup and stuff for Monday night. I will try to do a video Monday night. Plus, I will also take some pictures and post them also. So you will see that with me wearing it Monday night. Okay. I have cut, and I'm also going to use these mookaite. Oh my God, these are beautiful. They're just fun shapes, very eclectic. The colors are beautiful. Goes so well with that moon. I gotta do it. So I have cut 2 pieces. I've cut an 18-inch length, and I've cut a and I might change my mind. I was thinking about putting chain up around the back of my neck, but you know what? I might bead all the way up and just set this aside and get a longer piece. We'll see. And then I cut a piece that is about 8 inches that I'm going to make a beaded bail. And let me go see if I have like some different dark colored because I have all kinds of different seed beads. Hold on, let's see what I can find. Okay, so here's my plan. Yes, I'm going to set that aside and get a longer piece when we get to that point. I have a selection of grays to put on my moon. And I kind of am leaning to one of these two. I'm thinking this one right here, but I kind of like the shininess. But these are not shiny, so which one would look better leading into... I actually think this would. So let's set that aside. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use these. These are Toho Round 11 O's, and they are transparent rainbow frosted black diamond. And I am going to need to get a hold of this. And gently get that lid open. And spill them all over the place. Oh my goodness. Go figure. I was just going to say I don't need a whole lot. I just need enough to go through that loop. About like that. And make a loop around that. I'm not going to put that on real tight. Stand that up. And I think I'm going to use a gold finding. And what I'm going to do is use a stop it bead. And I am using a brown 7-strand beading wire. And what I'm going to do is just pick up several of these. Just like I did on the tutorial that you would have seen today, because I'm filming this on Friday. So I'm going to hold it across there. That looks about like the right amount. I know I've cut myself a lot. I will link all the information for the lady that makes these ceramic pendants and things. She has she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she does have I believe a Facebook page, Instagram, which I'm following her on Instagram. And after I found her on Instagram, Instagram is kind of wonky. And especially if you don't use it very often. What I want to do is just kind of, because this is a not exactly uniform hole, I do want to make sure that I have plenty of room for that to move. And I think that will be good. So that looks good. And I'm going to do just like I did in the last video. So that moves freely. Maybe I'll back up just a couple of seed beads. I'm going to put on my stop it bead, and it's going to go on both strands. And I know I cut way too much, but that's okay. So I have it over both strands, and I'm going to bring it down so it's snug. I do want to turn this so that the stopper, if I can get it to do that for me, is towards the back. And I'm going to pull all these down so that it's snug. Make sure he's hanging straight. I don't know, he's kind of too snug. Maybe I took off one too many. Maybe I did need both of them on. I'll put them both back on. I'd rather have it have plenty of movement than to be way too stiff. So again, putting it through both. See, by cutting videos down to short lengths, you don't get to see all this. I really like that. All right, so having like this, we're going to turn it around. And I'm going to hold it tight. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to bring it back through the stop at bead, just one strand. And this is the part that gets kind of fiddly. And if you can't see what I'm doing, just enlarge your screen. That is my best thing to offer to you, because I really cannot stop at this point and play with my phone, or I will lose everything that I've started. I don't want this to be in my loop. I'm going to kind of curl him away. I do want to have a loop here, because I'm going to use that loop as my bail, because I'm making this for myself. I'm not worried. I do want to draw this down snug and then draw up my loop right about to there. I'm going to hold all this, get my crimp tool. I'm going to put that in the last divot. It needs to be standing straight up and down, and I'm going to press. And I'm going to bring it to the very end and press again. And that's on there tight. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to get down in here and trim away that short one. And I'm going to pull this up out of my way. And I'm going to get right up in there and trim that piece off. And I now have a bail. I'm going to pause you while I pick up this mess. Okay, so you're seeing a little bit of a hot mess here. The very first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put I don't know if these are 3mm, 4mm. They're saying they are 4mm, but they sure are tiny. And I'm going to put it on my moon. I'm going to put on a bail. I do this because I do not want my my pendant to rub directly on a piece of wire, or my jump ring to rub on a piece of wire. I'm going to close this, and I hope this one actually closes. Yes, it is closed. And to make sure that that is closed, taking a hold, yeah, you see that? That jump ring did not hold. I was going to say it looked a different color than the rest, like it didn't belong in that tray. I may have picked up yeah, that feels even different. Like it wasn't a 20 gauge jump ring. When I was closing it, I was like, that don't feel right. That does not feel right. It wasn't even the same color gold. That looks better. I don't know. If I can do that easily, yeah. We're going to find some different jump rings. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is a 6mm, and I want to show you the difference. This one is a 18 gauge, and once I close this, it is not going to pull right open like that. You know, I've lost a lot of strength in my hand, and for me to be able to pull that jump ring open that easily, that right there told me that it was a garbage jump ring, and I'm not sure why it was in my tub of jump rings. I am going to take this, I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to attempt to pull it through. Let me get it readjusted here. It's not coming through there. So that is ready. These are the square spacer beads that I got from Bargain Bead Box, the sister site Bead Box Bargains. These are the pillow beads I got. Look at how nicely they go with this. What a great compliment. These are from artbeads.com. These are Fire Polish 3mm opaque luster mix. These are, I believe, they are Starman beads, and I thought how perfect that mix would go with this. So those are going at the end of my necklace. So let's go ahead and start beading this. And I'm going to start by just putting on my bail. And I think right close to the bail, we're going to go ahead and put a couple of pillow beads, one on each side. We're going to set that back. And that's going to start off our beading. I'm going to go ahead and crack this open. We're going to set these back out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and open the strand. Oh my God, these are beautiful. You know, there was a time when I first started beading, I'd have been, oh, these are terrible. What am I going to do with these great big chunky beads? They're like drilled in the middle and all that. Now I'm like, oh, I've got to have them. It's amazing how we all progress. So I have a lady, Melody, that's comments on my videos. She is joining us learning beading. So I told her, just hop out there and start beading and start recording. Don't worry about, you don't think you're going to be good enough or anything. Just have fun. Get out there and do it, because we all started somewhere. We all started somewhere for sure. And I think I'm going to turn him the other way, or just not use him yet, maybe at the end. Let's find another small one, because he's drilled in a different direction. And if we put him at the end, he will fit nicely. Oh, I like that. Ah, oops, I'm having a bead-o-ranch. Okay. I love that. Okay. So I'm just going to pin off. Well, no, let's just go ahead and bead it. You're here for the long ride. We're just going to put on beads as they come. These are randomly drilled, however, so we're randomly going to be putting them on. This is going to be very eclectic. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this will be a good time to put on one gold spacer. Let's see. I just gotta, oops, he don't have a drill hole all the way through. We'll fix him. And that happens. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. So I'm going to put on a couple more. And then maybe a pillow bead. Oh, I dropped him. Oops, I'm just fiddling, trying to get a hold of my wire, guys. And then I'm going to randomly pick up a couple of more. I'm not going to like fiddle with what color, what size. They're just randomly going on. So I need a spacer. Which way you drilled, buddy? A couple, a pillow, and a couple more. So we're like that. I really like how this is turning out. Let me pull him down so you can see where we're at. And I think we're going to do 3 this time. Do one more over here. Let's do another pillow. And each side. And then I think we're going to do a big chunky guy. Oh, he's drilled a little differently. But you know what? That's the name of the game. Do I have another one drilled a little funky? That'll be almost sideways. I don't think so. But you know what? That's how it goes. We're just going to go with it. And then, well, we might turn him around. That way he'll lay a little flatter maybe. There we go. Much nicer. Okay, let's do a brown, a small one, I am just having fun with it. I'm not worrying about if it looks right, if it's fitting right. I am just letting it go with the flow. I think it's time for some more gold. Let's see what's going on over here. I just needed to lay it down. Maybe those two don't quite fit together right. So let's back that up. Find a different one to go there. Oops, I flung him Come on, little dude. Oh, that looks much better. Now we'll put the gold spacer on. Really cool. Okay. Gold spacer for this side. That is so amazing. Okay, let's keep going. Let's put 2 on. Random. Now let's go ahead and try to use this guy. I know he fits kind of funky, so we may have to find a bead that'll fit with him, or he just might not fit very good on here. We may have to use him in a pair of earrings. Which we can do. And I think we'll use a pillow bead. I love these pillow beads. And they really go well with this necklace. Shake it all down. This is so cool. I love it. And then we'll go ahead and, oops, get my necklace out of the way. Pick up a couple more. And another pillow. I was like, did I press play? Pick up a couple more. And a pillow. Awesome. And then let's go a smaller brown, a bigger lighter color, and a smaller brown. Do the same on the other side. Let's see how that lays. Gosh, I love it so much. I think it's time to put another gold spacer. Look at that, guys. It's so beautiful. And now where are we at? Let's go up. Yeah, let's go a small one. A colorful one. And a pillow. A small one. What did I use for color one? We'll use this colorful one if I can find the hole in it. There it is. Colorful one. And a pillow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that'll leave us those. So let's go those two, those two. I guess it really doesn't matter So we'll just go 1, 2, and a pillow. Now let's do a spacer. And then a pillow. So I went the big one, the small one, the gold spacer, and the pillow. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Now remember, these will all be like pushed down. I really like it. And let's go ahead and start. I'm going to try this on. All right, let's go ahead and start up the back side. I do kind of want to scooch all this way. Give myself a little more room on this one side to kind of make my strands a little closer to even. Pick it up, give it a shake, hold it up. Be right back, guys. I'm just holding it up and evening out everything. All right, so I'm ready to start putting these 2 strands up the back. I probably won't put any more of these on. If I do, it'll be sparingly. So we're going to open 1 strand at a time. I can't remember what I paid for these. They were like, I don't know, $4 or $5 a strand. Can't remember. It was quite a while ago. And I will be randomly putting them on. I do kind of want to put a darker one near the pillow bead and then just start randomly picking up. I really want to try to put a blue one back on there, but there it goes. Let's see how many I've put on. So I have loaded 3, 6, 10. Do I want to put a gold spacer? No, doesn't look right. Another pillow. Let's see what that looks like. I don't like it. We're just going to go ahead and bead, guys. So I don't know what everybody's plans are for holiday. Alan's pretty persistent that I go with him to his little brother's, which is up by the what do you call it? Airport. And last year I had a really bad nervous breakdown, and I completely lost it. And we were only there for an hour. To put me through that for an hour, it just, to me, it's not worth it. You know, how did I end up picking up 2 blues? It's like they both don't look blue down there, but they certainly are when they get on the strand. I don't know, guys. I don't get along with his family, and the traffic and the people, and I'm just not comfortable being around everybody. Okay, so let's see how far this side takes me. I gotta put that down where it belongs. Oh yeah, I think that is going to be plenty. Let's measure, whoops, I'm sorry guys. Let's measure just this side. I'm sure by now my glue has dried on my tape measure. Well, I don't know if that's going to ever go back in. So 10 inches. I'm going to need to go at least another inch. I understand that he thinks I should go with him and, you know, be around his family, blah, blah, blah. But when you're absolutely hated by people, it's not fun. Okay, now let me measure and see what the inches is. From point A to point B. That makes 22 inches plus my clasping. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to go ahead and I did not get out my 2 I'm And because this is a heavier these are so sharp from Amazon, guys. I don't really want them at the back of my neck. Nobody's going to be yanking on my necklace. Nobody's going to be yanking on it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a loop. I've got this on. I'm going to put my clasp over. Whoops, I missed it. Put my clasp on. And then I am going to put it back through my stop it bead. And I don't know if that's going to go through one of those beads or not. We'll try it. It might. It does. Perfect. So we'll use one of those beads to help anchor that. And we'll bring it down. Oh, come on. Agree with me just today. Now, before I get too far, I want to make sure that my necklace is where I want it to be. It is really tight in that stop it bead, so it's, or in that little check glass bead that it's wanting to bind up a little bit. It is perfect. Okay. So I left myself a little bit of room. I've got that nice and snug. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, put it in my crimp tool, press down one more time to make sure. And I'm just going to trim off right here. Get up in there. Oops, and it went flying. There we go. I'm going to count how many beads I put on here. Oops. And I'm going to put the same on the other side, and you don't have to watch me. I'll bring you back. Okay, so I am back, and I actually only needed 36, and that is because of the different sizes in the beads. They were so close that I only needed to back off by 2 beads, which is amazing. So again, we're going to put on the stop it bead, and on this side, I'm going to put on a 6mm jump ring. These are 18, or no, these are 22 gauge, I think. No, those are the 18 gauge. The silver are 20 gauge. But I am going to close this up all the way before I put it on. And I'm going to do that by simply working it back and forth. And then check it. And I am going to kind of work harden it a bit. And it's not going anywhere. Then I'm going to simply put it on. This is also what's going to be clasped into. Oops, get back out of my way, little dude. And I am going to now take a moment to make sure this is all the way down. I already did, but I'm going to double check. It's good. I'm going to go through this, through that first little check bead. I know there was a little bit of a fray on the end of that wire, so I may have to trim that off. Let me go ahead and do that so that you can see that end of that wire's kind of got a bit of a fray. So I'm going to trim that off and see if it'll go through. And it did. So we're going to grab a hold of that. And when you pull with your jump ring, you want to make sure you're not pulling where the jump ring comes closed. Press all your stuff down. And then do your final adjustment. And sometimes when you get to this point, it gets a little not wanting to, oops, I went the wrong way. Come on, little dude, agree with me. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong one. That gives me more than enough room to let it have room to move. Placing it in the far back, pressing down, moving it forward, and pressing it again. Give it a tug test. It's on there. I'm going to come in here and clip my wire. I am going to push that wire down inside of there. There we go. And this one is complete. I am in love with it. I love all these beads, how they all came together. That's project number 1. And I know it took me a while, an hour. So let's go ahead and clear this, and we're going to do another quick one. Okay, so this necklace won't be as difficult. Let me check and see which way I'm filming. Okay, it says I'm filming the right way. Won't be quite as time consuming. I have my last length of the white 7-strand. I can't remember which brand this is. I think it's Bead. And it is about 25 inches. I have this absolutely beautiful natural yellow jade butterfly, and I have a bail. This is from Beadbox Bargains. I'm looking to see which way is the back, and I'm not seeing it. So these may not really come apart. So yeah, it's split at the very end, so it doesn't matter which way to go. So I'm going to open this and get my butterfly on the bail, and it's identical both ways. It's beautiful. I'm just going to put it on my bail. Just like that. Now he's on a bail, and he is ready to go on. Now, I also have out some seed beads. These are round 8/0 Tohos in opaque light beige. I think they'll go perfectly with this. I think I'll only need like a couple at the very beginning to go underneath that bail, because I don't want my wire or my bail to be riding directly on the wire. So I'm going to pick up 2 seed beads, drop them on, and then I'm going to put my bail, a butterfly, right on. Oops, I cannot believe I just did that. Drop my thing. And what will happen is this bail will ride right on those 2 seed beads. They're going to be kind of loosey-goosey till we get going. What I've decided is that I wanted to use these absolute gorgeous garnets. They are center drill marquee 4x8 garnets. I love these. Absolutely beautiful. They really complement the check glass flat pair crystal drops. These crystal drops are drilled from end to end. So I decided to put them on because they're teardrop shaped, like so. Now, my biggest issue is, do I need something right there? We'll find out here in a second. We're going to go ahead and start putting this together, and we will find out here in a moment. I want to put one more on this side. This will give us an idea if we're going to need anything else. I'm going to pick this up. This will be like so on the necklace. I think that's going to be perfect. So we're going to go with the design I kind of have out here. And I think at this point right here, I'm going to put one of these on. And we're going to add some seed beads. This is going to get these out, but I want to carry that gold throughout the piece, so I'm also getting out some of the Toho 11s, and so you know what I'm using. They are Perma Finish Galvanized Starlight. They are my go-to, and I think I'm going to put 2 and then a white of the cream, or whichever they're called now, I can't remember, and then 2. Oops, I think I just flung one. This will give some interest to what we're doing, and then put another garnet. Get the fuzzy off, and then go into what we have here. Another garnet, and I have the garnets next to me so I can get more out. And I'm actually debating, do I want to do this with each one? No, I don't think I do. And we're going to stop there. One, 2, 1, Whoops. And then 2 more gold. I really, really am liking that. So you see what I'm doing. I like that. So I'm going to hold off on that side. I may go ahead. I was going to make a bracelet, but I might go ahead and do one more section. I probably will. Just because I really like that design. I don't know. I don't know if I want these to go up because this butterfly is quite heavy. I don't know. I'm debating yet, guys. So we're going to go ahead and add one more, a garnet. I love the shape of these garnets. Now we're going to do this little segment here. Like that. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I need to get more garnets loose. And 2 more. I love that. Now I'm debating on how to go about beating up the rest. I really want to make a bracelet. I want to kind of scooch these a little bit so I can even out my length here. There we go. Yeah, a little bit farther. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to do it. We're going to go up one more set on each side. So let me get some more garnets off. Let me know in the comments how long you've been beading if you do make jewelry. And what is your favorite thing to make? And what is your favorite type? Like, I really love check glass. So you'll see me doing a lot of things with check glass. Like, I love gemstones and check glass, those kinds of things. Just the feel of the pieces, the feel of the stones. Okay, come on. Trying to find a little hole right there. These are so beautiful. I know tonight Jody is live on, well, by the time you've seen this, she'd had already been live with Sam's Bead Shop. That is so amazing. And then I'm going to put one more of these. And then now I think what I want to do is switch up how I'm doing these. Instead of doing gold and then the cream, I think I want to do like 5 cream. And then, do I want to do just a single gold? Yes. And then 5 cream. Look at how that one single little gold seed bead looks in there. That is beautiful. And then I think that's how I'm going to finish up this whole necklace, because I don't think this would look right. Let's go ahead and put one of these on there. No, definitely not. Let's just finish it up with 5, 1, 5, 1. Just like that, the rest of the way up the back of the necklace. So I am going to finish this side and I'll bring you back. Okay, so what I've done is 10 sections of the 5 and followed it by the gold, one gold seed bead, and then I did one more tiny little gold, or gold, little white. The reason I did that was because I wanted to be able to go back through that white bead and add, you know, to have that anchor bead. I am getting out my jump ring, my 2 stop-it beads, checking my clasp to make sure it works. And now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to add this on. We're going to go through the stop-it bead. And to make sure I give myself a little more room on the other side, I'm going to do this kind of short and then move the whole necklace down. I'm going to go through my lobster clasp, go back through my stop it bead, and then bring that white bead up to it. I want to leave room for my lobster to move back and forth, and then I'm just simply going to close it off, and then I'll move all of my beads down to it. This isn't like the bigger necklace with the big different size beads. This one I can move all these beads easily. So I'm standing it up and down and then pressing down on that little plunger, and then I'm going to do it again just to make sure. And now I can take off that extra that's sticking up, and then I will slide all of these down, and that will give me that extra like inch and a half to work with on this side. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I have them all done. I've got them all made sure everything was down where it needed to be, all the way up to the other side. Made sure that my pendant was setting where it needed to be. And I'm ready to put on my stop it bead. And I'm going to take my jump ring, just like in the other one. I am going to make sure it is closed all of the way. It needs to go that way just a titch. Perfectly. I am going to put it on. I'm going to go back through the stop it bead and that one cream colored seed bead by itself. I'm going to grab my tail. I'm giving it a tug, checking everything. It all looks good. This is where I usually end up with it slipping. So I'm going to hold everything nice and snug. Yeah, it's wanting to slip. All right, now getting in here, plunging down, plunging again. It's all nice and snug. I did have a little bit of slipping. Is that snug? I don't know if that's sliding. It doesn't seem to be. Okay. One thing I like about using colored wire is when you have like beads sliding like that one just did, my grip is not the best. At least you have, you know, a nice color that matches your project. Oh, that just landed here beside me. And it's up here at the back of the piece, so I'm not worried. So let's get this piece all together. I love it. What's not to love? It's butterflies. Oh, guys, absolutely stunning. All right, let me clean this up and bring both pieces to you. Okay, guys, I know this was a long video, but on weekends, I do put out longer videos. There are my two pieces. This really isn't an extremely long video, but I wanted to bring you these two necklaces and show you how they look like together. And I do want to do one more quick piece. I kind of had a plan for oh, let's see. I wanted to do something with bargain bead box. It's just going to be some earrings. I absolutely love these. So let's set these aside. And we're going to get those out. And we're going to do something with these. And let's see. I don't know if I'm going to use these bead caps. I think they're going to set funny. They are going to set funny. But I want to use them, I think, on the other project. So let's go ahead and do these real quick earrings. I want to get out some ear wires. I do feel that these need to be on gold. The green ones. So they're going on gold. Gosh, I don't know, guys. I don't think any of these are going to look good with silver. But we'll leave it out. Let's go ahead and put them on. Let's just do them all on gold. How's that? I'm about out of these lever backs from BB Craft. Guys, I have another BB Craft that will be coming to you soon. So stay tuned for that. So let me get, I have these just laying here. I need to get them used up out of this dish. Now's a good time to do it. It's just where I've picked up my table and there. And I just don't want them laying here. I don't know what is going on with these. That is really, really strange. They're out of the blue. These are like not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 6. Let's see. I may not use jump rings at all. I do want to use some, maybe some spacer beads and some bead caps. So we're just getting stuff out and see what we can come up with. Let's get a few more spacer beads out. All right, let's throw something together. That's silver. We don't want him over here in our way. Oh, these are pretty. I have these sitting here, and they kind of almost complement those, don't they? Let's get them out and use those. And let's go ahead and make some quick earrings. I absolutely love these. These are lamp work. This is a pair that I'll keep for myself. And I think I'm going to do something like this. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? They really don't make, I don't know if I like the Miz earrings, guys. Or maybe not quite in that way. Maybe they'd be better in a bracelet. We'll see. I'll set them aside and think about them. I really like these like pave crystal earring, the little balls. They are so pretty. I wish we had them in both green and red. I don't think I need the one on the top. I think we'll go with that. Let's see what it looks like with one on the top. I actually prefer it without. So let's go with that. I'm going to nip off about that much. And I'm going to roll just a small loop. And I may have took off just a little too much. We'll find out here in a second. Actually, no, that's pretty good. You know what? We need that ball because of the way that sits on there. Definitely need the ball on the top. Just because of the way the bead cap sets, it rocks way too much. And the ball will stop the bead cap from rocking on that. The way the little crystals are, the little ball will stop it from rocking. So let's go ahead and put the ball on. You see what I mean? When I go to roll the head pin, it won't rock. So let's go ahead and redo this. Whoops, I just flung that at myself. It just came back at me, it bounced. So we're gonna roll that. Come here. And that just peeled. Well, that just happened. Is something telling me don't do this? Guys, I swear. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. 3 times the charm, right guys? Sometimes these from Walmart just are so crappy. Maybe that's why I had them in the dish. Maybe I had pulled them out because they were crappy. Oops, my pliers slipped. There, that one did not peel. And it's closed. Let's do the other one. This is a 3.2 millimeter. So, my plans for Thanksgiving was I was going to start cooking the day before, and then just the day of, because I can't really eat a whole lot, I was going to, you know, cook the turkey. That way there's like leftovers, because Alan's family does not do turkey. They don't do a traditional Thanksgiving. They don't do traditional Christmas. you know, me, I like the whole pie, mashed potatoes, gravy, you know, everything that's Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? They don't. They don't do none of that. So, I just wanted to stay here and have my own, you know, cranberry sauce and my little bitty plate of food. I think he turned out adorable. A tiny bit of turkey. A little bit of stuffing. I'd have to be real careful with how much of it I ate, but at least I would have stuffing. There we go. That pear is so cute, guys. Okay, maybe I will do these. I don't know. I'm still not into it because they do being lamp work. They're not perfect, which is the way lamp work is. I think they'd be better off as a bracelet, and that's what I'm going to do with those, or in a necklace. Let's go ahead and do these. And I really like these crystals. So let's do this. Let's do a crystal, a bead cap, one of these frosted barrel beads. These are so pretty. A bead cap, a crystal. I've had these crystals for a long time, and I really like that. All right, let's go ahead and cut the top. Roll that loop. Not roll my finger in it. I'm going to take my pliers and close him on up. There we go. I really like how he turned out. So we used a 3.2 millimeter spacer bead, one of those crystals, a 4-leaf petal spacer or bead cap, barrel bead, and then bead cap, seafoam crystal. And I think they have these seafoam crystals still on Beadbox Bargains, guys. They're, I believe, like a 3 millimeter, either 2.5 or 3. I think they're a 3. Like I said, I've had them for quite a while. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put them on ear wires. You know, for the longest time, I couldn't remember which way these ear wires went. They go the skinny side to the front. Just for those of you that also could not figure it out, even watching other people, I really had to like pause the video, zoom in. Which way did she put that in her ear? So there is the second pair. So we made 2 pairs of very festive earrings. I love them. All right, let me clear this up. I'll be right back. Okay, I just was like, oh my gosh, did I just really film that entire video and it was on pause? No, I forgot I just paused you guys to put everything on the table. It's been a long afternoon, guys. So there you are. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. All 4 projects are right here on the table. Thank you so much, Jody. I so appreciate you. You are such a sweet, kind-hearted person. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.